Grant, 3 points and a clean sheet on the road at a tough place to come. Perfect start for the season.
It is. It's a good start. You know, we knew it was going to be a tough game here. Gillingham away. They don't come much harder in League One. I have to be honest. It's a tough place to come, and I thought we were here. We were in control in everything we did. We looked threatened every time we went forward. We possibly should have had goals. You know, we should have come away here probably 4 or 5-0. That's the truth being told. Things we need to look at. We need to be more clinical. But really pleased. 2 of the forwards have scored today, Keno and Josh. Keno's on a bit of a roll at the minute. And defensively, outstanding. You know, everything they threw at us. You know, the 2 big lumps up there second half, and McKinnon and Dean Oliver, and a handful for anybody. But the boys stuck at it and we got the job done.
Is that how you expect this League One season to pan out when we come on our travels, big long balls forward? Or because, to be honest, today we handled it very well, and the second goal came after the storm.
We tried tactically today. We didn't want to get into a fight with Akindi, especially in the first half. We know how strong he is, so we ended up having Richie screening that and letting Yori and Reece drop a little bit, and it worked well because them two started a lot of our attacks. But no, it's not. League One, it's a bit different every week. You know, there's teams that will play a bit more of a direct Route 1 style, and there's teams that will play and pass the ball. Like next week we'll see at home at the KCON in Crewe. So we need to make sure we're ready for all challenges.
No Eves, of course, today, but McGuinness getting a goal, first goal I think since St Andrews at Birmingham. How delighted are you, not only for him but for Keno as well? Pleased
for Josh, because he's had a tough time, obviously. Been sent off for Northern Ireland in the manager's first game there as well, and we haven't seen him till Thursday, just gone, same as James Scott, and we're a bit on edge about starting both of them because I know what it's like on international trips. It's 24/7 in canteens, eating and sleeping and things like that, so we're a wee bit worried, but unbelievable shift from him today. He held the ball up well, he was flicking things on, he was aggressive, and pleased for him to get the goal as well.
Greg, top performance today from the team, gives your reaction?
Really good. I mean, it was a real tough start for us. I mean, you come here, this is going to be, I think it's going to be, for them, obviously, to start the season, they're coming up against Hull. It would have been a real scalp for them to get something. You come here, the pit's it's sticky, it's tight, we play long ball, but we ground the win and we ground it out, and it was a fantastic result for us in the end.
I mean, you got a little bit of freedom at the end of the game to go down that left-hand side, but just how much of a cultural difference was it from what you've experienced before? Big long ball game, championship last year for Hull, lots of teams, possession, wanting the ball.
Yeah, I think our home games and our away games are going to be night and day. Difference. I mean, you're going to come here, like, if they're going to make it, the teams are going to try and make it really difficult for us, try and knock us off our stride. But like you say, I think we more than matched them. The first 10 minutes we were excellent. I think that was what's lacking last week. We used the ball, obviously our forwards today, we turned the ball in behind early on, and it gave us a platform to go and get a foot in the ball, and that was a game plan today, and it worked perfectly.
How are you finding the midfield at the moment in these first couple of games? Because it's a big switch with having yourself and Smallwood in it. Looks on first evidence that it's made a real difference.
Yeah, it's been really good. I think since I've walked in the door, the gaffer's given me a real platform to grow and to get. And it'll take me, I think, a few games to get going again. Obviously, I've missed a lot of football last year, and then obviously with the lockdown, I'm a bit behind other boys. But they've not had much time off, to be fair to them, and you can see that. But I'm embracing it. I feel like I'm growing into every game, and I'm enjoying it. And I'm enjoying the partnership with Richie and with George as well. I feel like we've got a real good balance in there, and the gaffer's got total faith in us to go and drive this team on, and it's exciting time for us.
Yeah, because for yourself personally, you didn't get as many minutes as you probably would have wanted to last season, so you must be relishing to get these games in thick and fast.
Yeah, massively. I think it's bizarre. The season starts mid-September but finishes at the same time. It shows you how condensed it's going to be, but that's something, it's a real challenge, and there's a real opportunity to get a bit of momentum going. Obviously, we're going to Wednesday now. It's just a different kettle of fish, but it's a free hit for us, I think. We'll go in and we'll play our game and enjoy the experience, but obviously Saturday will be totally different one against Crewe, but I feel like our home games are one we can really put our foot down and show our style of play, and that's one I'm looking forward to already.
Everyone goes in search of perfection. It's a 2-0 win with the first clean sheet in 20 games for Hull City today, but what other factors do you think we could build on to be even better?
Clean sheet besides last week?
In the league, in the league.
That, to be fair, the defence, hats off to them, that gives other players the confidence and a real belief in you've shown the grittiness. Apart from just after we scored, that a moment of we all kind of switched off just after we scored. They had one chance, but apart from that, I feel like we were so in control, even at 1-0, and I knew the goal was going to come. But if we'd have won 1-0 today, it would have just been as good for us because we were in complete control. And hats off to the defence. They really are putting on a shift at the moment, and they're trying to rectify the wrongs of last season.